Hey guys, I just wanted to take this opportunity to send a special thanks to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Hey guys, Joe Onit coming in with another battle replay here. Welcome back to Medieval Kingdoms 1212. Has been a long time since I've covered a battle replay on this mod. Fantastic mod. Love every single thing about it. All the new updates that have been coming out has been amazing. But alright, let's take a look. We do have a recreation of the first battle of Tannenberg, I should say. We do have a Bohemian faction here being commanded by Prismal. One of the lesser Poland factions here is being commanded by Ad Erekutsip. I don't know how to say your name, bud. Moving over to the other lesser duchy of Poland here, we do have Thundernut, and then finally Lithuania being commanded by Mature Child. And then moving on to the other side, we do have three Teutonic factions, one of them being commanded by Sachaks, one of them being commanded by Bad Omens, and then finally we do have a Sir Andrew Williams on the battlefield. I'm sorry, Sir Andrew William on the battlefield here, but a lot of good representation here. Tier 2, I think this is all Tier 2. I think this is maybe some Tier 3. Maybe some Tier 3 infantry here. Yeah, we do have some Tier 3 infantry representing on the battlefield as well, but the majority of it appears to be a Tier 2 and Tier 3 battle. So definitely going to have some really good kills. Probably some heavy cavalry charges. We do have the Rittenbruter and a unit of the Reisegritter. I think that's how you say that. Do have the Grand Duchy's bodyguard. I'm sorry, the Grand Master's bodyguard on the battlefield. So it does appear that the Teutonic Order is going to be very defensive on this battlefield here today. Again, lots of cavalry being brought. We actually have a artillery piece here. Wow. We do have a bombard that has been brought by one of the Teutonic faction players. That's actually really cool and kind of out of sorts. You don't usually see artillery being brought to battlefields, or at least to land battles. But maybe it's because it's a 3v4. That is possible. Maybe they were gifted the ability to bring a piece of artillery. But moving over here, again, we do have the Duchy of Lithuania. Every once in a while I have a problem saying that, the name of that faction. Lithuania here, some of the Ducal Infantry. We do have some of the Flailmen there. More Ducal Infantry, retinue archers getting into one of the Polish factions here. Sergeants, Pavis Crossbowmen. Moving over here, some more of the Pavis Spearmen. We do have some Levy Volgiers back there as well. Swinging further down, getting into the... Is this the Bohemia faction yet? Where is the kingdom? I don't know where they are. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, is that him? Oh, the Bohemia is all the way on the end. Okay, so both of the Poland factions are right near each other, and then we do have the Kingdom of Bohemia down here on the far left flank. Lot of good infantry here. King's Bodyguard actually up at the front. Wow. Don't usually see that ever. Usually the king is hidden way behind his men. So definitely cool to see that. Just waiting for people to start moving forward here. Does look like maybe they're just having some strategic conversations. I'm assuming this battle was done in a Discord somewhere, but yeah, it's definitely going to be good once it starts. So I will be right back with that when the battle starts going off. So be right back, guys. All right, guys. So after a very long wait here to get this battle started, we do look like we're having some infantry getting closer and closer to each other. Some of the Teutonic forces lining up here against the Duchy of Lithuania. Some more of the ducal infantry now making their way out. Looks like they are going to make a charge across into these spearmen. Do have a lot of crossbow bolts and arrows coming across, but let's see, anybody else really moving? Yes, we do have Poland, both of the Polish factions and the Kingdom of Bohemia now starting to make their way forward. So it did start off in the middle there with Lithuania, but a big charge coming in. Ritterbrut are on their way, charging across and just absolutely obliterating one of these light shock infantry units for Lithuania. That was a gigantic charge. More of the Samlander swordsmen now making their way across. They're going to get a charge in. Oh, cavalry, ducal cavalry coming in. They get a hammer, dropping a hammer on some of those Samlander swordsmen, killing 15 of them, over 50, wow, 30 of them on the charge. Fantastic done. Fantastic job, I should say. Oh, here we go. Cavalry rumbling through. King's bodyguard getting through the lines and getting some massive charges in onto the back of these Teutonic spearmen there. But again, right in the middle, not holding very well. The ducal spearmen, ducal infantry, wow, just names all over the place. Ducal infantry not really faring very well against the spearmen. Usually you would see spearmen getting obliterated by swordsmen, but not the fact today here. Let's see how we're doing on the other end. Is the Kingdom of Bohemia moving forward? He has moved forward. Hopefully he starts getting engaged in this battle very, very soon, as we do have the other three armies, I should say, up in melee already. Long line of fighting here, and it's probably going to stretch the length of the battlefield. Brutality. Some of the Volgiers in the middle. Nobody really wants to mess with the Volgiers. Don't blame them at all. But we are getting into a little bit of a calmer part of the battle, but Lithuania over on this side starting to take some really good hammering. Starting to get destroyed pretty easily, actually. Teutonic Order is just pressing in. More cavalry. Looks like they're going to make their way through, and they have a clear line into some of these archers, and these boys are going to get freight trained. Oh my God. Crazy charge there. And this whole front, oh, this is wide open here now. Teutonic Order able to make their way through, and they are just going to start rear charging into the back of these Lithuanian troops, and there they go. Instantaneous routing. My God. Archers here trying to do the best that they can. I don't really know how much they're going to be able to do. We do have the Grand Duke's bodyguard making his way over. He's going to get a rear charge. Oh, nope. Counter charge coming from the Ritterbrut. So the Grand Duke actually did not get that good of a charge. Now we have more infantry coming in. Some of the Volgiers, some more of the Samlander swordsmen as well. So a big old battle going on this side. A lot of infantry, actually a lot of archers still being held back. Now we have some of the communal Volgiers, Pravi spearmen making their way around. Let's see how we're faring down on this other side here with Bohemia. It looks like he is getting rid of some of the cavalry there. One unit of the Ritterbrut are taking a lot of damage. They are in the process of feigning off of the battlefield, wavering currently, but there's still 14 of them, 11 of them left in the unit. So they may end up coming back and getting involved in the battle. Actually, looks like, oh, look at this. We have some of the Hussite flailmen now getting around the flank. So Bohemia on this side starting to do some real good work. Big charge coming in from the King's bodyguard. Massive charge in onto the back of that heavy axeman unit. A lot of the archers kind of left wide open there. We do have one of the Grandmaster's bodyguards trying quickly to get over here. Maybe he's going to try and get a charge. King's bodyguard for Poland is pulling away. Lithuania over on this side. His flank has completely shattered down, though, and the Teutonic Order is able to get around the flank of one of the two lesser Poland armies that are on the battlefield. This is looking pretty rough. Let's take a look at the numbers real quick. 5,400 to 4,007. Wow. Big 700-man difference And I think that has to do with a lot of the Lithuanian army just completely cracking down under the pressure of the Teutonic forces moving forward. Do have one lone unit of Ducal Spearmen over here taking on some of the Samlander Swordsmen, though. Definitely good showing there, but yes, the Teutonic Order has been victorious on this side, and they're actually wrapping around. Oh wow, they're bringing some of their cavalry around into the back lines, getting into one of the Polish generals. Actually, they're kind of hitting both. They have the Grand Duke's bodyguard there for Lithuania and the King's bodyguard for Lesser Poland, and there we go. Grand Duke's bodyguard on his way out. I think this general, yes, one of the Duchy of Poland generals has broken. The other general has, the Lithuanian general has broken, but he has not died. So that's kind of a good showing, I guess. Oh, never mind. He's dead. As soon as I say that he's not dead, he dies. Back over on the other side, we just have a mass of hysteria. Cavalry just rear charging into the back of everything. Huge, huge explosion of battle, which is usually what happens in 12-12 battles. You kind of start off all slow and everybody's taking their time, and then it just explodes into battle, and it's amazing. I love it. King's bodyguard here for Kingdom of Bohemia, starting to roam around in the back line. 98 kills for him. Actually got a really good charge into the back of that spearman unit. Second unit of spearmen, actually, that was the first unit. The one that's wavering and is now leaving the battlefield was the first one that was charged into. Second unit of spearmen have now taken a massive rear charge. King's bodyguard here over 100 kills for himself. Not too bad, but this is still a huge... Wait. We got a dead general. We have a dead general on the Teutonic side. Oh, yeah. One of the Teutonic generals has been removed from the battlefield. We still have the artillery over here, though. Bombard is still firing. 172 kills for him. Looks like we'll be firing over into that Hussite Flailman unit there. But look at Kingdom of... I think that's Bohemia. Making his way around. Is that the Kingdom of Bohemia? I believe it is. Yes, that is the Kingdom of Bohemia. There's no eagle on it, so I should have known that to begin with. But Kingdom of Bohemia is really starting to dig this battle into the favor for his side. Doing a fantastic job. Getting into yet another general unit. Wow. So one side completely fell in favor of the Teutons. The other side completely fell for the Teutons. Actually went in favor of the Teutons. The other side fell for the Teutons. There we go. That's how I was wanting to say it, but words are difficult sometimes. But if you guys do want to see more 12-12 content, make sure to hit the like button, drop a comment down below. Let me know you guys are interested in seeing me cover more 12-12 content. Obviously, other Total Wars as well are on the list, but Lithuania appears to be completely gone. We do still have a decent amount of force on this side. Let's see what the numbers are at again. Very close, 300-man difference. So definitely still a very close battle. A lot of cavalry still roaming around the battlefield, though. Let's see. Is the Great Banner still alive? Let's see if we can find it real fast. Great Banner of Krakow. Is the banner still standing? It is. Banner is still very much alive. Hopefully this man does not lose his life, because that'll be a pretty oh no. As soon as I say that, he starts... Oh! All right. Using the banner as a lance there, as a spear. He's going to continue charging away. Nope, he's kind of getting hung up. Oh, God. What was that? Oh. Okay, it looks like he is just going to walk away from that combat. So definitely good to see that the Great Banner has not fallen just yet. We will have to continue keeping an eye on that unit, though. Lost 10 men so far. Do have the remnants of the Teuton Teutonic armies, I guess, reforming their lines over here. So pretty big battle that went on over here. You can see where a lot of the defensive formations for the Teutons were pretty much easily broken through. Almost said smashed through, but Figured broken through would be a little bit better of a way to say that. We do have the armies are all starting to reform their lines, so let's just get a little fast forward here. We can take a little look-see and see what's still left. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units of cavalry on the coalition side. Back over on the Teutonic side, looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units of cavalry back over here for the Teutonic faction. Numbers are definitely... Oh, actually, no, they're reversed again. 200-man difference, roughly 200-man difference now. Coalition here with, what did that say? 2103, and the Teutonic faction here with 1902. But again, a bit more chess playing going, so I'm going to put a little bit of a hold on the battle, and I will be back in another couple of seconds. All right, guys, coming back in from that little break, down to less than 4 minutes left in this battle replay, and you can see the Teutonic Order has now positioned them, put their backs to the river here. We do have some skirmishing going on. Looks like we have some of the Volgiers making their way forward here for the Teutonic side. Decent. I mean, the cavalry side hidden over here in the woods. Do also have a unit of the Pervis spearmen hiding in the woods as well. Maybe they're going to try and bait this cavalry in. You have some of the Prussian archers getting some volleys off, continuous volleys off onto the cavalry. But look at that. Great banner of Krakow still standing. 379 kills. But here we go. Trap being set. Haldebruden coming across, and they're going to be able to smash right through that spear line. Yeah, not a very thick line of spears at all, and they're going to make their way right into all of these Lithuanian archers that are still here. Obviously, Lithuania is not... Oh, no, he's pulling back. He's pulling back, but they did do a ton of damage to that spear. Oh, they broke. Shattered. Wow. Samlander swordsmen now making their way forward towards the weaker sergeant's line there for Poland. Pavi spearmen now making their way around on the flank of the Samlander swordsmen. Archers just firing non-stop. But here comes cavalry again. We actually had a bit of a charge in. Looks like some of the Polish knights there charging in. Haldebruden holding them at bay. Big charge into that unit of Samlander swordsmen, though. Ooh, I wonder why. Why did that unit of cavalry not get back in there? Probably could have steamrolled these Levy crossbowmen, but it is starting to look rather dire here for the Teutonic factions. Still giving up a pretty solid fight, though. Cavalry starting to run rampant all over the place. Grandmaster's bodyguard in the center trying to deal with some issue, but oh god, here we go. No, they didn't. They didn't go again. Oh, they're rear charging into the back of the spearmen. Okay. I was wondering why they weren't charging into all those archers, but it looks like they are just trying to break the front line infantry of the last little remaining bit of the Teutonic order here. Final 30 seconds left of the battle, and it definitely looks like this is going to go in favor of the coalition of Lithuania, Poland, and Bohemia. Final 22 seconds left. We still do have the general over here. Grandmaster's bodyguard still alive, fighting as hard as he possibly can, but he is now starting to waver, and that's going to be the end. Once that general breaks, that's going to be the end of this battle. Everybody else is going to run. Yeah, you can see all of, wow, everybody's just shattering right there. Final 6 seconds of the battle, and there we go. Solid battle. Pyrrhic victory for the coalition. Let's take a look at the ending army compositions. We will start off here with the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, commanded by Mature Child. It was, unfortunately, the first faction that was removed from the battle. But, dude, thank you very much for sending this battle replay over. I did appreciate covering a 12-12 battle. It has been a while, like I said. But his Grand Duke's Bodyguard not faring very well, only 51 kills. Let's take a look anything further. Some of the Ducal Spearmen, 58, 45 there. His cavalry didn't really fare very well as well. But he didn't look like he had a huge force with him. Let's take a look at one of the Polish factions. Yeah, look at this. Much better kills. 650 for the Great Banner of Krakow. Fantastic. Easy. Thundernut doing pretty good. His general, 79 kills. Getting some of his infantry, 94 on one of the spearmen. His sword sergeant's unit there, 160. Crossbowman getting a couple of good kills, 40, 36, 60 for a Lithuanian archer unit. But his game came straight in with his cavalry. Polish Knights, 333, and that Great Banner, 650. The other Polish faction here, again, I don't know how to say your name, bud. His general, 142 kills. Heavy Axeman, 182, 115, 145. His Vogiers here, 108. Some of the sergeants, 209. Getting in further, one of his units of Polish Knights there, 169. And then we have Prismo, who was playing as Bohemia, who's actually just came in and kind of smashed that flank of the Teutonic faction on that left side there. King's Bodyguard, 234 kills. Hussite Flailman, 194. Getting some of his Spearmen, 95, 85, 80. The Panosi Swordsman, 157, 114. Cavalry, 117, 231, 273. Getting onto the other side here, Sachak's commanding one of the Teutonic factions, 421 kills with his general. Amazing show there. Some of the Spearmen, 103, 152, 77, 93, 90, 121 on his Vogiers. Samlander Swordsman, 117, 86, 93, 122. Crossbowman, 53, was the top kill, getting into some of his Haldebruden here, 371, and his two units of Ritterbruden, 341 and 107. Bad Omens here, General 117, Spearman 98, 74. Vogiers not faring very well, 56 top kill there. Samlander Swordsman kind of just got wrecked. Cavalry, I don't even know how to say that, 65 kills, and his Ritterbruter over there, unfortunately, not able to get a single kill. And then we have Sir Andrew William playing as the final Teutonic faction here, 52 with his general. His Heavy Axeman, 98, 69, giggity, 269s, double giggity. Getting into a Samlander Swordsman here, 70, 104, 84, pretty good there with some of those kills. Again, cavalry is definitely the way to go in 12-12. Ritterbruder 134, 136, and his Bombard 180. But all right, guys, that is going to be the end of the battle replay here for today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the content around. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.